For Bennelong.
Thank you, Speaker. I rise today just to acknowledge the wonderful experiences that have happened in Bennelong over the last month as we've celebrated both Australia Day and, of course, Lunar New Year. Saturday was the official end of Lunar New Year, the Year of the Dragon, and in Bennelong, across our incredibly diverse community, we held celebration after celebration, weekend after weekend, and our community really got into it, Speaker. I want to take some time to acknowledge some of the events and some of the organisers that put so much effort into these celebrations. And what struck me, Speaker, I've been going to these for quite some time, and I've found that each and every year that we gather, either in January or February, to celebrate Lunar New Year, that the celebration gets bigger and bigger. It's not just the Chinese Australian, Korean Australian and Vietnamese Australian communities that are gathering together and celebrating Lunar New Year. It's everybody. And I think that's what's so fantastic about Bennelong, but also the country that we live in, where it's become part of our culture, Speaker, to celebrate the culture of others. So following what was a really successful Australia Day in Bennelong, and congratulations to the City of Ryde and the City of Parramatta for their great events, we then flipped the switch and went straight into weeks of Lunar New Year celebrations. On the 3rd of February, in Eastwood, the multicultural heart of Bennelong, there were Chinese New Year street stalls and celebrations with performances from traditional Chinese dragon and lion dances. Red pockets were handed out to people of Eastwood, Speaker, and we had a lot of local councillors attending. We then went on to Rose Street East in Koreatown, Speaker, where we had a New Year street walk with traditional Korean drum dances. We handed out blue packets in Koreatown, Speaker, and we then brought both these communities together, along with our local business community in the Eastwood Town Centre, to celebrate and acknowledge a bumper start to the new year. As I said, Australia Day celebrations straight into Lunar New Year celebrations, celebrating our diversity and bringing our community together. Then on the 4th of February, I was lucky to be invited to the return of the Dragon Lunar New Year event in Sydney's Chinatown, and a big shout out to Johnny and Line Dance Kids for their exemplary dragon dance performance. They had a 12-metre-long dragon, Speaker, one of the biggest they've ever performed with. On the 10th of February, which was the actual Lunar New Year, our local Fenghua Chinese school had a special celebration for Lunar New Year, and I was pleased to welcome the Minister for Education and the member for Blaxland to come and give an address. It's such an important part of our multicultural society that young kids in particular can learn about the culture of their parents and their grandparents. 66% of people who live in Bennelong have both their parents born overseas, and a second language is incredibly important to our community. Fenghua Chinese School not only teach young Australian kids how to speak Mandarin, but also teach them some of the traditions of their friends and family. Minister Clare, the Minister for Education, had a wonderful time as we again celebrated Lunar New Year, and then that went straight into the Eastwood Night Markets, Speaker, where we had a lion eye dotting ceremony attended by councillors as well. Then it keeps on going. On the 11th of February, the Eastwood Chinese Senior Citizens Club held celebrations which had the new president, Joey Chan, officiate. We had lion dancing, the god of wealth was there. There were performances by local schools and dance groups, and of course many street stalls. Cass, who have a home in West Ryde, do wonderful work in diverse communities in Bennelong, had their official ceremony on the 16th of February, and then on the 17th of February, the City of Ryde held their massive Lunar New Year event, proudly supported through a grant through the Australia Korea Foundation, administered through DFAT, $15,000, going to a special Koreatown Lunar New Year Lantern Festival. It's been a bumper month, Speaker. It's been great to be there.